Turns out he has another RTX 3080 PC that he wants to sell, and I'm the first person he messaged, so I offered $800 and he actually accepted. $800 if you want to count it real quick. All right, ladies and gents, the PC is done, she's clean, she's prepped, and she is now ready to be sold. So let's put it up for $1,100 and see what happens. Before I lowball the crap out of someone in today's episode, I want to lowball the crap out of Microsoft with a much cheaper Windows CD key. Why would anyone pay full price for a Windows CD key in 2025 when you can get them for less than the cost of some fuzzy handcuffs? At VIP or CDKey.com, you can grab a Windows 10 Pro key for less than $20 and a Windows 11 Pro key for around $23. Just make sure to use my code TS20 to unlock that extra discount. Believe it or not, but I've already saved thousands of dollars getting all my keys from here in the past 5 years. And I just love how quickly they send you the key. After checking out, simply visit the user center section on the top right, navigate to your purchased orders, and click on the view keys. Then all you have to do is copy and paste the code into the activation settings of Windows, and you're good to go. Okay, so while I wait for the PC to get sold, I figured I can spend this time and look for the remainder components for the DDR4 build. I had a change of heart, okay? I decided not to use the Seasonic power supply that I picked up earlier for the DDR4 build because it just feels like it's such a waste. It's a high-end power supply and we're putting it in a low-end DDR4 build, so I'd much rather hold on to that and use it for like a DDR5 build in the future. I will feel more comfortable putting in a lower-end power supply, and I so happened to find someone on OfferUp today who is selling a Corsair CX 750M M4 modular, so it costed a little bit more, for $30. And he's including a pair of sticks with it. That is actually an insane deal. I don't know if these memory sticks even work or if they're DDR2 or 3 or whatever, but it doesn't even matter because $30 alone just for the power supply is already a steal. So I'm on my way right now to check it out and pick it up. All right, sweet. And there's nothing wrong with it?
No, nothing.
It works?
It was not comparable with... Yeah, it wasn't compatible.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How so?
No idea.
It just didn't fit in the case, or?
Yeah, no, I don't think it fit.
Oh, okay.
The connections weren't, you know... Oh yeah, because the connections, those ones were too big for the one I had.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
We'll have to order a new one.
Okay. Why didn't you return it? If it was...
It's a gift.
Oh, it was a gift, okay. Actually, I think you have some extra cables in here, maybe from the other power supply.
Could be.
Because, yeah, these are two different ones. Okay, yeah, it fits. $30, right? Perfect.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, yeah. Bye-bye. Oh, wow. These are DDR4. It's only 8 gigs. Still something. All right, ladies and gents. 3 weeks later, we finally found a potential buyer for the 3080 PC. He's the only person that's been interested in buying this. You know, I've been very patient. I've been waiting, and I haven't lowered the price at all because I know $1,100 is a solid deal for this system. This actually even goes for more, but I know it's just a matter of time before I find the right buyer who's willing to commit. It's also why I sound like I just woke up, because I did. It's 9:30 right now. I had to wake up early and set this PC up for the buyer to come over and inspect it here at the studio before he buys it, because he wants to make sure it works and also it can run his favorite games. So he wanted me to load up Apex Legends on here so he can give it a quick test before he commits. But I got a good feeling that he might end up finally buying it. The only thing I changed in this system were the cables. I had a strong suspicion that the stock cables might have deterred people from fully committing and buying the PC. Even though it's such a small little cosmetic change, it makes a huge difference, believe it or not. So when I took the PC down and replaced the cables and put it back up, literally 2 days later, that's when I got the message from this new buyer. So I don't know, maybe it was a coincidence, maybe it wasn't, but replacing the cables definitely helped me sell this PC. But anyways, he'll be here in 30 minutes, so let's hope he buys it. It's all set up. If you want to go take a look at it. I know you wanted Apex Legends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so have a look, check the specs. I know in the listing I put 110 FPS for Apex, but it's actually getting like 180, so it's getting way more in Quad HD.
What's the temperature you're guessing?
You can run the game if you want and check it out. The temps are right there on the left side.
Wait, why are you selling it?
That's what I do. I build PCs and I sell them. So it's kind of a hobby on the side, yeah. Is it a PC for you or for?
It's for him.
Oh, okay, cool. First PC?
Yeah, first.
Oh, nice, dude. Oh, cool, cool. Yeah, you're getting a killer system, man. 3080, 50, 800X 3D. Is there anything that specifically drew you to this PC listing?
It was like on the first, first one that came up on the search.
Oh, really? First one? Okay. This one was also the cheapest on the
Yeah.
compared to the other ones? Oh, okay, cool, cool. Yeah, these are max settings too. Very high settings.
You have it on max, right?
Yeah, it should be, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. I'd say buy it. Wait, so you would give him the power cable, right?
Yeah, I'll give you the power cable that's attached to it.
So you don't let it go for 1,000?
I can. It's a really good price. You can ask him.
Yeah,
It's a really good price. I have other people interested, but I held it off for him for the weekend.
Do you have Zelle? You're gonna send it?
I have Zelle, yeah, I have Zelle. If you want, I can leave the game and then just log out of my account because I had to log into mine just so you can play it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna play in 1080p or
Yeah.
14? Oh, okay. So this is overkill for 1080p. Whenever you get a chance to upgrade to 1440, you'll be set. Yeah. If anything happens at the PC, shoot me a message, okay?
Okay.
All right, man. I'll help you take this if you like. Let's go! Let's go! Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good week. All right, ladies and gents, it is finally time to build our DDR4 system for our next flip. As you can see here, we have majority of the parts all ready to go. So I'll go over them real quickly, starting with the processor, which we picked up from the last episode. A really solid deal on the Ryzen 7 5700X 8-core 16-thread processor. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with the cooler, but luckily I did pick up this Deepcool Assassin cooler, I think like a few episodes ago, for a bargain. $30 on this $60 cooler, which is unfortunate because Deepcool doesn't sell here in the United States anymore. I will be going with the power supply I picked up earlier in the episode because I'm gonna save the Seasonic for a nicer build. The CX750 is gonna be more than plenty for this DDR4 build either way. We'll be going with the iBat power case that I picked up for $40 from Armin from Vans PCs, I believe, along with the motherboard that he told me was flashed to support Ryzen 5000 series CPUs. So let's see if that's true. I have no doubt. The guy's a really good kid, so I have no doubt in my mind that, you know, it is flashed and ready to go. Of course, we picked up the 3070, I think the last episode as well, for a pretty good deal. And I recently picked up an M.2 SSD from Bartholomew. Interesting story, actually I ran into him the third time and he sold me this SSD. Unfortunately, I don't have my camera equipment with me because I was on a lunch date with my wife. On the way back, I saw the listing and I figured I'd stop by and pick it up since it was on the way. I picked this up for $40, I believe. It's a Gen 3 M.2 SSD, which isn't like the best deal, but you know, $40 for 1 terabyte is still a pretty good deal. The only thing that's missing are some memory sticks. Unfortunately, I can't find a good deal on a pair of 32 gigabyte DDR4 sticks at the moment, but luckily we don't need memory to begin the build. So I'm gonna continue looking for one while we build this PC, and I can always add it at the end. So yeah, anyways, with that said, let's begin. Let's go. I did manage to find memory sticks for the build as well, even though it took me like a full week because for some reason, DDR4 prices have gone up. Like people wanna charge $40 for their 16 gigabyte kit, which makes absolutely no sense. But after some digging, I did manage to find someone who was selling a 32 gigabyte DDR4 kit for $40. So I drove about 30 minutes, picked it up, and I went in and installed it when I got back to the studio. So let's go ahead and deduct $40 from our wallet for the memory kit, as well as $21 for the CD key. So in total, I have spent $612 on this PC. And if I want to make my 20% profit, I have to sell it for at least $734, which is definitely doable. I think we can get away with selling it for 800 bucks. So let's start with 800 and then go from there. If we do sell it for $800, then that will give me a net profit of 188 bucks, which is actually really good for a PC of this budget. If I can make anywhere close to $200 on a sub $1,000 PC, I will be happy. So anyways, yeah, let's list it for $800 and see what happens. All right, guys, buckle up, okay? Snap in, because what I'm about to tell you may seem like a shock, but I think I just stumbled upon another amazing deal. And it's crazy how I even found this in the first place, okay? Normally when I'm scouting for products, I like to put a 10-mile radius because anything beyond that is just not worth my time to drive over. But you know what? The deals have been very bad here lately, so I figured why not expand my search, because once in a million you come across an amazing deal to where it's worth the drive. And ladies and gents, I can confidently say I found one. I don't know the exact full parts list. I'll post it on the screen, including the pictures of the PC, but I won't tell you guys the price, okay? Look at the parts list, which has a Ryzen 9, a ton of memory, and I believe an RX 7900 XTX, okay? With all those parts in mind, how much do you think this PC is going for? So he had this listed for $1,100, which I really think is a phenomenal deal, right? The 7900 XTX alone is like $700 or $800. Plus we got a Ryzen 9 in there with a ton of memory, we got storage, and the CPU is water cooled. I think the CPU being water cooled is one of the reasons why it hasn't sold, because a lot of people don't want to take that risk. When they're buying used PCs or PCs on the aftermarket, they want to buy air cooled because they don't want to have to worry about potential leaks, damages, or even maintenance. And if you look closely, that's not a regular CPU block, it's actually a mono block. So whoever buys a PC has to replace not only the CPU cooler, but also the motherboard, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't have the original heatsink. So with all that in mind, how much do you think your boy Ed over here got the PC price down to? $800 freaking dollars. Yo, what? Is this real life right now? I don't know what is happening right now, but I mean, $800 alone for even the GPU is like a decent deal, but the fact that we're getting an entire system on top is wild. It's wild. I cannot contain my excitement. Now, the only downside, well, not much of a downside, but this guy lives in Downey, which is very far from me. It's about like 45 minutes. And but surprisingly for me, he is going to Micro Center today, which is Saturday. And today is the day I'm actually heading to Micro Center myself to shoot my Micro Center videos on the channel. So I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? So he's actually gonna meet me in Micro Center so we can test out the PC before I buy it. So yeah, I'm pretty excited, guys. Let's go check it out. Oh, I think that's him. That's the PC. I recognize the PC.
Yeah, so.
Hello. Who am I meeting? Okay. Is it you?
No, it's me, man.
Oh, it's you. Hi. How are you?
Hey, what's up?
Nice to meet you. So this is the PC, huh? You
Unfortunately, the mouse died.
the mouse died. Okay. 26,000. At least the keyboard works. We can kind of navigate with the keyboard.
Yeah, but I can't. On firm market, doesn't let you tab out and run it.
Okay. I trust you. I mean,
I got stuck on that.
yeah, it's sick. You can't find anybody to
I've
to
only
buy
had
it?
people hit me up, but the thing is that, it's always the custom water cooling part that they tell me, like, I don't know, like, how to manage it, I don't know.
They're afraid of maintenance,
Yeah,
just
I'm
like
the
I
same
said.
way.
Yeah, just like I said.
At this point, to be honest, I want to get rid of it.
How much memory was in there?
There's 128.
128 gigs. Jeez.
So, and actually speaking of that, good thing you bring up. So the only thing that I'm having an issue with now is overclocking at 3600, what is it? On
Megahertz?
Yeah.
Okay.
So right now I have it at 35 something. And the only culprit that I'm seeing is this first one. So if you ever get any memory issues, it's gonna be just this first thing.
I see.
Once I take that out and I put 36, it's fine.
It's fine for you to 3.
Yeah.
I mean, but you got it to what, 3,500?
35,
That's like not much
43.
of a. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, sweet. Yeah, man, I'll take it. Does it come with the power cable?
So yeah, it comes with everything
Power, okay,
that I
cool,
have here, but you know, I'm not gonna lie, this is not the original cable. I couldn't find it.
Right, it looks pretty thin
Yeah.
for that.
Well, it's thin, yeah.
It's all good. I have a bunch of them on there.
And,
And you got the case and this
yeah,
stuff in there?
just
Okay,
there.
cool. Sure. I'll take it. Let me sell you this real quick. If it doesn't go through, just shoot me a text, all right?
Let's go do the stuff in the car.
Sure.
It is dusty, but like I said, front distro plate.
Nice.
have this.
How old is this?
This is about 3 years.
3 years old.
3 years,
Okay.
yeah.
How much do you want for this case?
Honestly, you know, I'm just looking $30 with the front distro plate and everything.
30 bucks. I'm just trying to think what I can do with it, you know. Can we take out the distro plate?
You can, I just don't know if other cases are gonna fix it. I don't know if it's compatible with the new one either.
I'm pretty sure you can.
No, I want to remove it and just build in the case.
Yeah,
Like-
oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They can do
It's
that.
not attached to it.
No, it's not attached, because you screw it in. So
From
you have
what?
this-
On what side? Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. Let me check the cooler real quick. Let's check. And which one was this one?
The Corsair 360 Nautilus or something like that.
Nautilus?
Yeah, the Nautilus.
How old is this one?
That one's pretty new, maybe 4 or 5 months, somewhere around there.
How much do you want for this?
That one I'm looking for 60.
All the cables are here?
All the cables are there, the fans are there. The only thing that, like I said, in the post that's missing is one of the little screws right here to mount it on the top of the case.
Okay. I got plenty of those. Not a big deal. It's interesting seeing RGB cables for this one. Is this not done by IQ?
So yeah, the thing that I didn't like about it is that you cannot control the pump speed. So you plug it in and it's on constant speed. So
I see. So this is not connected to the motherboard at a USB
Nope.
header. So you control it only with the motherboard software,
Yeah.
not IQ.
Yep.
Interesting. Will this work for AM5?
Yeah, I had it on AM5.
Oh, okay. So you want 60 for this and 30 for the case. Would you do 80 for both?
What's that? Let's see. So 60, 30. Yeah, I mean, I'll give you the case for 20. Like I said, I have no need for that.
Okay. I'll take it then. I'll take both. If you have anything else that comes up, let me know. I'm always here every 2 months, so we can make a trip out of it.
Here
so.
every other week. So.
Are you? Okay. I feel like I should do a victory dance or something, bro. Like, what? Deal of the century. This guy really hooked me up, man. I am so psyched. You have potentially to make pretty big profits on these. I definitely have to take the distro plate off on this one and build it without it for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But still, 30 bucks for a Lean Lee, 20 bucks for a Lean Lee 011. Oh man, I am just so ecstatic, ladies and gents. It's here, it's officially here at the studio. Everything checks out, all the specs are correct. How much should I list it for? Like, that's the biggest question here, right? The market here in LA is definitely different than the one in Orange County, which is where he listed this PC. So maybe we'll find a buyer who's willing to take the risk and accept the challenges of a water-cooled PC. Luckily, only the CPU is water-cooled. The GPU you can easily upgrade if he ever decides to. But the biggest downside to this system is that not only is it water-cooled, but it's water-cooled on a DDR4 platform, so it's outdated. And that is what's going to be very challenging in trying to sell this PC. But it doesn't hurt to list it as is before I make any modifications. So I say, I don't want to get too greedy here as well. I feel like if I list it for $1,200, it'll be gone very soon. But I want to be a little patient with this, right? Because we still have the other PC to sell. That's going to sell much sooner than this. I can guarantee you that. So let's list this for $1,400 and see who bites. If I don't get any traction after like a week or two, I'll shave off $200. I'll drop it down to $1,200, and that's when we'll start to get interested buyers. So yeah, let's go and list it for $1,400 and see what happens. Okay, somebody just messaged me on Facebook Marketplace. They're on their way to check out the PC and potentially buy it. I was in the middle of working out, so I had to come in here and quickly put everything together. And we might finally sell this for $1,200. That is the price. I lowered it down because I wasn't getting much traction at $1,400. So in order to make my job a lot easier, not go in and change any parts, I decided to drop it down to $1,200 and see what happens. And well, 3 days later, and a ton of lowballs, of course, after I finally got someone who was interested. My hair is a mess, goddamn. And he is on the way right now to check it out. So wish me luck, you guys. There you go.
What do you do?
I shoot videos.
Oh, nice.
Mostly vlogging my experience. If you want to go that side,
Racing
take a
sim?
look at it. Yeah, I just recently built a racing sim, so I build and sell PCs on the side just for fun. What drew you to this PC specifically?
I mean, I've just been looking for one.
For this price range?
For this price range and like it's the right graphics card.
Okay.
And it's what, 128?
128 gigs.
Yeah, which is
Memory.
kind of ideal because I'll use it as a workstation.
Does the CPU being water cooled at all intimidating for you, or is that something you're cool with?
I mean, I've had my water cooling. It's my first custom water cooling.
Oh,
but
okay.
I have multiple friends who've done builds.
Okay, so you're not
So I'm not
worried.
too worried.
Gotcha. But you can go and check the memory if you want. If you open up DX Diag, you can check the GPU, all the specs.
Yeah.
People. So like your main specs there with the memory,
Oh shit, yeah.
and then display on top is for the GPU. And if you want to check the storage, it's in the My Computer section.
How much do you have?
I have 512 as the primary, and then 2 terabyte drive as the hard drive.
Perfect. I'll take it.
Awesome.
So you can count that.
Sure.
That's a grand.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, man.
Of course. You shoot me a message if anything happens. You know, if you run into any issues, toss me a review as well when you get a chance.
Absolutely.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Woo! Oh, ladies and gents, I knew it would sell for $1,200. It was just a matter of time until we found the right buyer that was willing to take the small risk of it being water cooled. But whew, yeah, we did it. This was easily the most profit we've made in the shortest amount of time. This was the easiest flip by far on this entire series. $400 profit, you guys. That is wild. But yeah, anyways, let's go and add the $1,200 back into our wallet. Let's go ahead and also update the savings account for my daughters. And we still have the 3070 PC to sell, and we have to look for parts for our AM5 build. Yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned for the next episode because it's gonna be a good one. If you guys are enjoying the series, as always, make sure to toss a like so I can continue doing these for you. Subscribe for more Flip or Flop, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Okay, back to working out.